G's. Long live my nigga Dan.
Gotta keep it low key. I can't let niggas know where I be. Cause niggas too creep in the streets. They got no loyalty. How you gon' run down on the G? Boy, you know we swift on our feet. Gotta stay out the way. Cause we out here running up the paint. Yeah, you know we puffin' on that tank. And like I said before, we doing this for Soldier Dang. So we never stopping unless we filling up the tank.
It's kinda hard to stay down. Niggas know you up. My step away from the game like Andrew Luck. Sight, that's a no-no. Gotta get dough-ho. But niggas be telling, keep my dirt on the low. I gotta pull skits just to get them blue strips. This shit was getting hot, so I added cool in. I think I'm Jay-Z, made another blueprint. Or Bishop, cause I know where the juice is. I make my bread, then I put it away. I got a couple hundred, I ain't seen it in some days. What I make every hour, what you spend on some days. Invest in some work, get it all off today. Niggas know I'm money, man, come short, don't come again. I don't bicker with bitches, let her go get your brother then. If you want problems with me, he better come with it. Cause I got this K to make you see where this thunder
Gotta
head.
keep it low key. Can't let niggas know where I be. Cause niggas too creep in the streets. Ain't got no loyalty. How you gon' run down on the G? Boy, you know we swift on our feet. Gotta stay out the way. Cause we out here running up the bank. And you know we puffin' on that tank. And like I said before, we doing this for Soldier Dang. So we ain't never stopping unless we filling up the tank.
Bitch, we making boss moves, we gotta play this shit smart. Can't let them know our game plan, they wasn't here from the start. Boy, you know your ass is dead, you told you a spark. Long live my nigga, dang, I got you right in my heart. Getting money together, they couldn't tell us apart. We gon' shine bright for show and leave their ass in the dark. We was destined for the shit, bro, why the fuck would we stop? The only mission is the chicken going straight to the top. Pushing bars, pushing weight, got the game on lock. We gon' make them tap in and we gon' make them come shop. Whole team gon' be pulling foreigns right off the lot. Free J-Boy, he gotta come home to some guap. Cause he was there for the struggle. Put it all on the line for a chance to bubble. We take risks, make flips, every day it's a must. You better not pull your strap out if you ain't ready to bust. Cause bitch, we
gotta keep it low key. I can't let niggas know where I be. Cause niggas too creep in the streets. Ain't got no loyalty. How you gon' run down on the G? Boy, you know we slip on our feet. Gotta stay out the way. Cause we out here running up the bank. And you know we puffin' on that tank. And like I said before, we doing this for Soldier Dang. So we ain't never stopping unless we filling up the tank. When I come around, I can do it like this or like that, or maybe even like that or like this. What you talking to me for? I don't really wanna chat, so you can get the fuck on, cause your ass dismissed. I always been a boss, never once been a bitch. I'm trying to get 300 mil, like all I did was bitch. A nigga grew up broke, so it's time to be rich. I got tired of that road, so it's time for a switch. Ain't talking Nintendo, you silly little bitch. Doing work with my kinfolk, no time for game and shit. We blowing on some endo like we was cracking shit. And you puffing something crazy, that's why you got a itch. You acting like Takashi, so that's why you got a stick. Or you could get a double X, left, right type of glitch. Maybe even get a cute spiritual kind of chick that'll make you disappear just like you.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? What up? What up? What up? What up, though? Yeah. It was good. Had class today. This video, I did a competition, a comedy competition, probably about 8-9 months ago. And it was, you know, for the most part, an accumulation of some of the material I'd worked on and got pretty proficient at. It was still early in my career, and somebody invited me out for a contest, and I didn't turn it down. Shit, I got something for your ass. But I went in there and I gave a pretty decent set. When I look at it now, it being as old as it was, me looking at it now, I probably could have said a couple things better, but I was pretty happy with my outcome when it was over. I felt like I won, but the dude that won, he had like 15, 20 people in the crowd. And see, I in my early comedy minutes, I never really wanted a lot of people coming to see me because I was still building. I was still developing my shit, so I didn't want people to come out and see me not ready. I was like in the lab. The only place you could be in the lab is at the comedy club. So when you're there, you're working on your new stuff, and it might not always come out right, but it's because you're working on new stuff. But eventually all those new things accumulate to about a good 20, 30 minutes worth of material. And that's probably like where I feel like I am now. I got about a good, I got a good 30 to 45 minutes of material. And that's real shit. And this ain't no bullshit. I've been really writing. I write a lot. I got so many fucking jokes and funny scenarios that I think about and come up with. So I got hella work. But this particular stuff, you know, in the beginning, you're trying to find your voice. You're trying to find where you fit in the comedy game. So you depending on how you write, you are reciting either this joke that comes up in the script that you done wrote you a whole little set situation, and you're trying to say it all verbatim because it could sound as funny as it did when you wrote it. That ain't bad. But eventually, you stop going off the script and just going off the topic. Like, say the one word. Shout out to Remo. He said, say one, just go off the topic. And I say, bet, because then I'm up there trying to remember what I said. Like, now how did I write this shit? Fuck that. I'm talking about green shoes. I don't have to be verbiage correct. You know how you feel about green shoes in the perspective of making a joke. So you just go in on it. And it's probably better when you talk your regular voice anyway, because you got to think. If you're intelligent, or you like me, you text, write, and type in proper diction. But then you talk in pure ghetto fashion. And that's only because you don't want a motherfucker judging your fucking diction. You spelled this word wrong. You didn't put a comma there. You didn't put in a parentheses here. You didn't put an apostrophe here. So you make sure you got your yours in the right place, your yours, your R's, and you apostrophe R, you got those in the right place. WH apostrophe R, all that shit, you got those in the right place because you don't want niggas to judge you. Oh, you put TOO when you should have put TO. So you make sure you diction correct. But when you talk, straight ghetto. So when you get up there trying to memorize a motherfucking script, it ain't gonna come off right. When you can tell that joke like you tell that joke around the smoke, like around what they call it, the scuttlebutt. Tell a joke like you tell it in the smoke break. Tell that joke like you tell it when you're standing up there on the anchor. You know what I mean? Don't be sitting up trying to be politically correct or even grammatically correct. Sometimes the slang is what drives it. So that being said, I had to get past a lot of that shit. I had to get past that shit and get into. That's what the practice is for, to gain the familiarity so that you can say it with the proper expression. Just like if you're singing a rap song. You write a rap song today, if you're trying to go the whole 16 bars, you got to say that 16 bars over and over again to where you can say it with the proper flow in accordance to how you speak regularly. If you're in there trying to memorize what you had said early, no, you got to say that shit with the feeling, because sometimes you just got to add expressions and shit to it. So I got the people in this comedy contest, it was like $200 to win it. So if you get a bunch of people to come in, you're going to find a lot of that in early comedy. You bring a bunch of people in to support you, and they clap loud as hell so you can get the money. You know, but that's when you create a following and stuff. I know I've seen people get on shows and don't even be funny, but win because they got 30 people screaming their name. So I get that. I really was just there because, like, you want to do the competition? Yeah. I ain't scared. I can say this shit. So the whole time, I look at it as a test for me. You've been doing this shit, you should be able to do that. Go do that. Ain't no way them dudes funny to you. Hey, they ain't not. Nigga, I done been around. Listen, you done had a conversation with me. You know what I'm saying? So the set, I think I did pretty good. I didn't get the first place. If anything, I probably got the second place. Because one of the dudes in that motherfucker got mad and cussed everybody out. It's crazy. It's a whole long story, but they put this together in a video. And finally sent it to me. So I just wanted to put it on my YouTube page and get it out there. Just make it a part of my channel. You know, I got a few other ones that I've done. I got a lot of recordings of me going on stage, and I just got it so I can look at it and study it and be like, hell no, you got to get better. But now I feel like I'm a lot better. Of course, I'm saying that now. I'm only like 3.5 years in, but of course, in 20 years, it's gonna be like, you thought you was good then. You really ain't placed now. It ain't gonna take 20 years though. It ain't gonna take 20 years because you just gotta learn how to speak. You know, I'm thinking about rules. I'm thinking about the way shit's supposed to. Nah, fuck that. If you know it, you know it. You got it, you got it. You do it, you do it. If you ain't scared, you ain't scared. Just if you go up there trying to memorize shit, it's gonna show. And that's gonna cause you to fumble. And if you're an overthinker, it can fuck with you. Shout out all the young comics, the new comics, the old comics, the legendary comics, the open mic comics. Shouts out to all of y'all for being supportive and being supportive in your own way. Even if you hating on a nigga. Not necessarily hating on me, but anybody. You know, hell, everybody need a diss record. You tell a nigga he trash, you get back in there, or we're gonna find out if you really about this life. You know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate it. I appreciate everything. I'm pretty cool with all the comments. And I make niggas chuckle. I see that shit. And I'm just trying to stay with them. I'm thinking about time. I'm thinking about clocks and making sure I don't go over my time, because there's a whole lot of the game that you gotta understand. Like, yo, if you take 1 minute over your time, you taking time from the next man. We all trying to get these 5 minutes up on stage. So, shouts out to Coach Prime. I'm with you, Coach Prime. You my favorite football player of all time anyway. I see y'all out there in Colorado. I always been a fan. I already know what y'all gonna do. But y'all got that first win out the way. I normally don't date my shit, but I do want to be on record for giving him his props for his first win in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? They did real well. You know, you're gonna always hate, but keep doing what you do, Prime. Everybody watching you, everybody supporting you. I think the two most supported niggas in the world right now is Shannon Sharp and Prime. And they're probably two of the best dudes out there. So, shouts out to y'all. And anything else I want to say before I drop this video in here? Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Share this video. Share this content. Let me know what you think in the comments about the set. Let me know what you think. You know what I'm saying? I would love to hear your feedback. But yeah, I'm going hard in the paint because I'm working on my 1 hour special. I'm about there. I got a cameraman and everything. So if you want free tickets to that, leave a comment below, like, share, and I will be doing a raffle to get a few people to come pull up, you know what I'm saying? So definitely, I thank you for your support. Make sure you tune in for all my new upcoming events. Check out my Instagram page, T8DAGR81, T, the number 8, DAGR81, T8DAGR81. That's my IG page, my stage name. My Gmail is T8DAGR81@gmail.com. My Evan Bright, everything T8DAGR81. Matter of fact, you take that acronym and plug it in any of them, you're gonna find me. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate your support. Enjoy the show.
What's up? Give it up for yourselves. Give it up for all the wonderful talent that has been on the stage this evening. Yeah. Y'all looking good as a short line of McDonald's in this motherfucker. Don't act like y'all don't eat double cheeseburgers, nigga. Everybody in here eat double cheeseburgers. Hell yeah. Shouts out to the security. Man, that nigga checked the shit out of me coming up in here. I walked to the door, he just patted me down. I could just stand there and take it and shit. I was like, man, shit. Call me, nigga. You done rounded third, man. Hit me up. Shit. I go to the gym around here, man. Shouts out to all the people that know how to find gyms by using restaurants. The gym over there by the Popeyes. Yeah, where Chick-fil-A used to be. Yeah, across from Arby's. Hell yeah. I go in the gym, man. This shit is off the chain in there, man. The old dudes in the gym packed like they contemplating running away from home. Old dudes come in the gym, they got a bag, they got about 4 pair of pants, 3 shirts, 4 towels. Talking about they've been sitting in a sauna for 15 minutes. But then you go in the gym with the young boys. I be trying to hoop a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I'm 46 years old, so I be in the gym playing like goddamn Olden Polonies in this motherfucker. These young niggas come in here shooting that bitch like they Steph Curry, just shooting from the parking lot. They don't never pass me the rock. I just say, fuck it. Grab the rebound and just bag that bitch down all the way down the court by myself. Boom, nigga, boom, boom. I'm getting my own money out here. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do in this motherfucker shit. So, then I leave the gym, you know what I'm saying? I go over to, I go to McDonald's, get my lunch after the gym. What? I just worked out. I deserve a break today. Shit. Get in the line, the lady gonna tell me, we ain't got no change. We gonna be 4 cents short on your change. I said, bitch, this McDonald's. Y'all get money. Ain't y'all got like $1 billion served today? Run me my shit. Don't tell me you short my change. Fuck, give me mine. Yeah, I'm a barber too. I do my podcast on YouTube. It's called GameTyme. I stand in my barbershop and I give people haircuts and we just talk that shit. Yeah, that's a great thing. Y'all should check it out. GameTyme. So one thing I got a request for the barbershop. When you bring your kids to the barbershop, tell them I said sit the fuck down. See, I can't say that because I'll lose customers like that. But I don't think none of y'all bring y'all kids in there to fuck with me. And I'm not like them new barbers. You know what I'm saying? I'm an old school barber. I've been cutting barbers since 86. These young boys, they just start a haircut and start spray painting the rest of that shit on them. Then hit your ass with a clear coat and say don't take a bath for a couple days. Say I took. My only request is, if you come to the barbershop and you got a picture or an idea of how you want your hair to look, do all of us a favor and look something like the motherfucker on the picture. I ain't no fucking magician. What the fuck? This dude come to the barbershop like, yeah, I want the J. Rose fro. I want my shit like crisp, real tight around the edges. I'm sitting here like, but your forehead look like Stephen A. Smith, homeboy. That ain't gonna work. And I can tell by some of the hats and bandanas in this motherfucker that some of you fellas in between paint jobs yourselves. Come fuck with me, man. I'm right over there by Stonecrest. Yeah. Shouts out to all the ladies out here got boyfriends that can't win shit. Take this nigga to the cookout. He's a total embarrassment. The nigga can't play spades. He and this motherfucker reneging, breaking up the whole family. Because he had a heart stuck on the back of this goddamn club. Yeah, he done fucked up the whole dinner. They done flipped the table and everything. Grandma's got cars on their forehead cussing him out. So they sit him out there in the garage with the uncles on the dominoes. This nigga trying to stand his dominoes all up on the table. We don't do that. He can't play dominoes. He out there counting. 1, 2, 3. With a spinner. All that extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Then he go out to the doggone. Is that the minute bell? That's the minute bell. I got a minute now. I got a lot of shit to get off my chest in this motherfucker tonight. He go out there in the driveway trying to play horse with your nephew. He done blew his ACL trying to goddamn do a reverse layup. Hell yeah, man. So listen, I want y'all to, look me up on Instagram. I'm T8DAGR81. That's T8DAGR81. And I'm all over Atlanta doing comedy and all the clubs and shit. So make sure you guys tip your waitresses. and compliment the chef and all that good shit. And I want to thank you for your time.
So that was my set. Again, I look at it, I think it's funny and a lot of shit, you know what I'm saying? I like what I was doing on there. You know, y'all tell me in the comments what you think. And listen, I could take it. Because everybody needs a diss record. So if you want to tell me I was trash, I'll take it. Just tell me what you thought was trash. I'll just work on it and be better at it. But everybody needs a diss record in life. Whatever you're doing, you don't want a bunch of yes men around you. You need somebody to tell you the truth, man. You know, tell you what's whack. But most importantly, tell you what's good, or at least that you're going in the right direction. You know, and your opinion about the set is just what it is, you know. Just like your opinion on the last game you saw Michael Jordan play, you know? So I don't give a fuck. I really do appreciate it, you know. I'm just working every day to get better. Just like if I gave you a haircut. Tell me what you think, man. And, you know, I guarantee you I'll get it right the next time. This is the Cash App. If you want to donate to the church, that's $ T8DAGR81. You know what I'm saying? It's not a word. People trying to spell it like stick. No, it's $ T8DAGR81. 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 That's my Cash App. That's where you can find me on anything, any social media. Is T8DAGR81. So don't be afraid to hit me up. And let me know if I need a haircut, man. I like my hair growing out. But just let me know. I like it. My hair's soft, man. It's cool. And I just like having hair because I don't know how much longer I got. Because I feel like I'm being thin back here. But it don't feel like that. It don't feel, you know what I'm saying? You can tell, you know. But yeah, so I love y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for kicking it with me and shit. So I'm gonna go ahead and, you know, get out the video. I'm gonna try to throw a bunch of other videos on this whole episode too, because I realize it ain't that much. So I'm gonna go through and find I'm gonna stack a lot of videos on here too, make it a little more entertaining. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, I'm about to do a special. I've been doing comedy for like 3 years, 4 years, three, I say 4, I say 3.5. And I say I've been going on stages recently, as of lately, for the last 3 years. I've been doing comedy my whole life. I've been a silly nigga forever, and if you've ever been in a conversation with me, I'm sure I've made you laugh too. So, and I roast everywhere. Funerals, birthday parties, baby showers, weddings. Don't sit next to me, boy. You're gonna piss on yourself. But no, seriously though, let me know what you think about the video. I personally want to thank all y'all for watching and being supportive and shit. And let's just keep doing this shit, man. I got plenty of shit to talk about. So, whatever, man. And again, I love you all. Thanks for supporting. Put $2 in the Cash App for your boy, man. $2, $1.40. You know what I'm saying? Put something in the Cash App for your boy, man. Peace. Shit. Hey, y'all ain't got that long, because I got a nerd in the lab right now working on these sex dolls. Once we get these sex dolls together, y'all out of here. I'm telling you, you get the mold of the way you want it to look, put whatever body on them. And the key is when you fucking her, she just give you compliments and words of encouragement. That's crazy, dog. Y'all done ruined the definition of what's fine. You know, once upon a time, what's fine mean nice ass, nice titties, and a pretty smile. But it's because you worked out to get that ass, and them titties set up naturally, and you brush your fucking teeth so you had nice, pretty teeth. Now y'all just buying all that shit fake. It don't even mean the same thing no more. That shit's crazy. What's up? Welcome. Another episode of GameTyme with your main man, T8DAGR81. You know, a lot of stuff been going on. Time to kick off NFL preseason. that's gonna be fun for a lot of you guys out there that like to relish in failure. I'm a Lions fan already. We going to the Super Bowl this year. That's what I say every year. But hell yeah, we're gonna have another episode here talking to some people about some real shit. You know, a couple things happening in the news. That Montgomery brawl happened or whatever. Yo, people making a big deal about it. But I mean, I'm sure it's a lot of people that have been in them situations and seen, you know, white folks beat up on their people and didn't do nothing. And I think being on that boat, having to watch that boat more from the mooring process, having to sit there and watch the whole thing from the boat was totally, you know, you saw the whole thing happen, you know. And I ain't finna sit up here and act like I'm an advocate for violence, but I'm definitely an advocate for retaliation or response. You know, them people was out of pocket. You know, they run the store. You know, they probably fucking rude to the whole community. You know, they white folks that own the store. That's Alabama. That's the pier where they bring in the slaves at. Somebody told me. I ain't never been down there. And, you know, I'm sure it's a lot of white folks down in Alabama that was disrespectful or have been disrespectful to people of color just out of heritage. Just Alabama, yo. And I'm sure not everyone's been exposed to it, but I know it's been happening everywhere on the planet. People been getting, you know, black folks felt like they were mistreated by the opinions or the actions of white folks. You know, grandparents. It's Alabama, yo. You know what I'm saying? Although it was an unnecessary violent episode, it shouldn't have happened. You know, no white folks didn't have to come down there talking shit to the black dude, cussing him out. Hell, they didn't have no business parking their boat there. That's the co-captain. Yo, we should not have to stop our evolution because you had a few beers and felt like you can just park illegally. This has always been the ferry docking port. And because you got a boat, don't mean you can come down there and just violate. And I know they was being disrespectful to my man. I could tell, everybody can tell, that's Alabama. What type of, who the fuck are you to tell me anything? That's the attitude a lot of them folks had down there. And you know, not everybody's scared of them, but it's the entitlement versus the, are you serious? And I guess the are you serious is, are you really coming at me with this bullshit? You out of pocket. So the black dude ain't had no choice but to defend himself. The man hit him. And I guarantee you he was some niggas before he got hit. Because that's just what it was. And the lady came over there hitting him, kicking him. I'm sure y'all seen the video. I got a video of all the videos I found on the internet. I put them down and I had audio commentary added to it. I actually did a little, so I'm gonna put that on this video somewhere, but you know, some people have mixed feelings about it. Like, yeah, it was violent and the white folks got arrested for that shit, but it's uncalled for. It shouldn't have happened. White folks was wrong for parking their boat in the wrong place. If I get a new boat, I can't just go park my shit illegally because it's my boat and I'm happy I got a boat. Just like you niggas that get your motherfucking new car and think you supposed to park right up on the curb at the restaurant. I'm just running in here right quick. Park your shit in one of these spaces, man. That's all kind of niggas, so they just do it with their car. But them the same folks that's yelling at you on the highway because they got road rage. Like, do you think you got, who gave you the audacity to come out here and have an opinion about how I live my life? You ain't the police or the justice system. So you figure that's a level of built up rage. How many times some of our people have been disrespected and out of class and dignification? They took the high road. this just wasn't one of them times. And it just came out like that. Now, I applaud the people supporting the brother. I applaud the black people supporting the brother because I've seen situations where black people have gotten their ass smacked, beaten, disrespected, and ain't nobody do nothing but hold the camera. So I was proud to see that. I mean, you know, they probably would have still been whooping their ass if that nigga wouldn't have started hitting that chick, that chair. Because the cops weren't trying to break it up. They like, shit, they just fighting. The other black cop didn't do shit till the white lady got hit with the chair. And then they had to play it, they had to do it. And that's why I don't need to be a cop, because I probably would have acted like I didn't see it. That old white bitch, she probably been racist and disrespectful to people. You know 70% of slave owners was white women. Them bitches mean too. Mean as fuck. They don't talk about them much. But they was right there too. And ain't nothing in the world more dangerous than an old white woman. But a young white woman, shit, that's the only motherfucker that can say you did something and you going to jail until you can prove you didn't do it. A white woman or a white girl. So that's a fact, Jack. Play with it. So yeah, think about it. The woman that lied on Emmett Till, still kicking it. I think she either just died, about to die, or she died of old age. Going to the store, living her life, ain't nobody hit her in the head with a brick or nothing. Niggas let shit happen and don't do nothing. So to see them react was just pleasurable to me because I've just seen situations where we never do anything and just let it happen. I ain't like that. Fuck with me. We gonna show out right where you show out. So I was happy to see that. It's a shame that them people thought that they can be disrespectful to policy and be disrespectful to that man and put their hands on him and just whoop his ass for doing his job. They was in the wrong. That's entitlement getting out of hand. So we're just gonna continue to watch the news and see how it unfolds, but that's how I feel about the whole situation. I ain't necessarily saying, yay, whoop some more ass. I'm just saying, that what y'all get trying them people like that. How you gonna try to jump on that man and expect, you got a whole boat full of black people watching y'all jump on a black man for no reason. What you thought them niggas was gonna do? They been getting drunk the whole ride, and every nigga been waiting on the moment to whoop somebody's ass. So you gave him a pass, you gave him a redo, and you knew it. That's why y'all wouldn't try to get on y'all boat and chill. Hey, but you got a great show coming up. We're gonna get to hear how we kick it with one of my homies and shit. Well, yeah, I'm gonna put that video in here about that, with the voiceover and shit. But check me out, these comedy clubs. I'm all over Georgia, man. Catch Cafe, The Spot, The Laughing Library, TI Club over there at Trap City Cafe on Wednesday nights. Thursday nights at The Spot. Holla at me, man. If you want to book me to host your event, or just come tell you some jokes in front of your family. We can do it in the front yard. I stand on the porch. Or I stand in the living room, roast everybody in there. Nah, but yeah, man, I'm out here in these comedy streets, and stay tuned for the documentary, The Great Comedy Grind. That's the move. You know what I'm saying? Welcome to another episode of GameTyme. See, I got a simple job. Keep the docks clear so that the goddamn ferry can come back and forth. These drunk white folks think they own every motherfucking thing. He done parked his motherfucking boat over here in the spot where the goddamn ferries go. Now the ferries can't come through here. Mr. Charlie ain't gonna have to come talk to me about no motherfucking ferries. I done told him he was kind of rude when he got off the motherfucker. So I just said, fuck it. I'm just gonna move these motherfuckers down to the next set of cleats. That's it. Just leave the little shit right there, whatever. But I gotta get this shit going. We got people on here. People gotta go. They stuck on the boat. But your drunk ass think you supposed to be where you want to. Now you want to come down here and talk shit. What? You got a problem, boy? So now your son comes down think you finna pump me too. Look, I don't like neither one of you motherfuckers, man. And y'all niggas smell like y'all been drinking. And y'all picking on me because you think you can run shit. Y'all don't run shit. I know this motherfucker in Alabama, and you motherfuckers think that your motherfucking ass is supposed to tell motherfuckers what to do. But look here, motherfucker, I got a job to do, and you out of pocket. You know you holding up traffic, your drunk ass. Are you grabbing on me and shit? And people watching you, man. And you pushing on me. I know that. But that ferry sitting here waiting. That ferry is way more important than your little raggedy ass boat, cuz. And you want to sit up here and talk shit. Look, man, you know, you can go on with all that extra shit, bro. I'm doing my job, man. Yeah, fuck your job. Yeah, I know all that. Yo, man, you need to chill, man. I got a job to do, man. Get your people, man. For real, dog. I ain't trying to have no problems, man. But you know you out of pocket. Yo, and you can stop with all that motherfucking mouth shit, little puss-ass boy. Get your kid. For real. You know he out of pocket for that shit. Yeah, you know you out of pocket. You know them boats coming here all day. Talking about your uncle owning shit. Well, if you own the shit, you know he know it. Oh, no, this nigga did just swing on me. And you know what? You swung on me. Your son that came back and jumped on me. Now, what you missing here is the man threw his hat and they had to get him. Now, the black folks, I love my people, man. They got out that motherfucker and showed their ass. Now, we're going to sit here and watch this whole fight escalate because y'all holding us up. And then you got the nerve to jump on the dude that's doing his job. Don't try to run back to your little pontoon boat. I'm smacking the puppy pound piss out your motherfucking ass. And here come the ass whooping. And Billy Bob was so tough when it was one dude. And they just went in there and put hands on these dudes. And then on the other side, they still talking shit. So he tried to hit old boy. So they like, man, these old niggas, dog, we from the 90s, nigga. My man went and got a chair. He bapping bitches on the chair. He going to jail for that. But the dude was just trying to do his job, man. And you had it wrong. Look at you. You hit me. So I had to let everybody know that's the signal right there. When the motherfucker throw his hat up, that's what we doing. When he throw his hat up, it's time to beat some ass. So he was beating ass. His son, he didn't got pissed. Now the dude gonna try to grab him. Then your son gonna come grab me and sucker punch me and fall me on the ground after he's talking all that shit. And you punching me in my shit? Bro, y'all cold as hell, man. For real, that's all the way out of pocket, bro. But you can't do that in front of black people, man. Them niggas on that boat like, oh, hell no, park this motherfucker. Park this motherfucker now. One dude brought his ass down there. He didn't even realize the white boy swung on him. They are fucking that security guard up on the ground, dog. And he got like he can't see it. Now, he is whooped, but he ready to fight. Oh, no, motherfucker, don't run now. You hit me, and I'm finna scrap. Now, the black people are not on the boat. The boat is coming in. Shouts out to the little dude that jumped in the water. This young man jumped in the water and swam across the creek. The boat was already pulling in. He jumped in the water and swam through a murky basin where that wheel been murking up all that shit in that water. And he jumped in there and got all that shit in his hair. He jumped in, and let me tell you something, basin water is the nastiest water on the planet. He jumped in the basin water and started doing the fucking butterfly. He jumped in and started hitting the butterfly because I got another clip. Yeah, y'all saw that ass whooping right there. That motherfucker right there knew he was out of pocket. They jumped that black dude with the white shirt on. And now it's 4 niggas jumping on their ass. They want to walk off. One nigga jumped in the water. I got the video in there. But they been talking shit all day. Now some niggas out there, they don't want to do shit. That's fucked up. But that's how them niggas get down in Alabama. And let me tell you something. Black people in Alabama, I'm sure that shit felt good to y'all because you know them white folks be getting out of pocket with y'all in Alabama, man. For real. Not all of y'all punks and scared of white folks or nothing like that. It's just the white folks think they the shit. Like he just hit that old man. Like, man, I've been waiting to knock a white boy out for 10, 15 years, nigga. I'm finna poke your eye out, you raggedy motherfucker. He was going through some shit. And he say, when you got old black dudes, niggas, them the coolest niggas on the planet right there. They don't get to punching unless it got to go down. Them niggas been wanting to whoop a nigga ass, whoop a crack ass in motherfucking Alabama for decades. And look at this man. He is possessed by a level of hatred that's unfucking heard of. Then you got your man right there jumping in the water. Now look at that. That dude doing a butterfly, bro. That's the butterfly. And now butterfly is the hardest stroke to do. He getting his rocks off. He power bombed his ass and he stomped his bitch ass. Nigga, what the fuck you thought this was? Fuck, nigga. It's crazy out here, B. What's up, Barber World? It's your man, the Blend Master here, with another health and wellness tip for all you young barbers out there. You know, I've invested in the Cape game. You know what I'm saying? My sister came to me one day and was like, she came to get her haircut and she brought her own cape. And I was like, why you bring your own cape? And she was like, cuz I went to a barber shop and this dude talking about putting this dirty cape on me that 55 other people done used, talking about putting a neck strip across my neck. And it just dawned on me. You gotta make sure you got a fresh cape for every client. Mine come out the washing machine smelling like detergent. You know what I'm saying? A little chilly because I done left it to air dry, but it's still sanitary. You know, no disrespect to the neck strip. No disrespect to the neck strip. But, you know, you can invest in more capes. And they don't have to be as dope as mine, because I go get mine personalized on Amazon. Just go find a customized cape on Amazon, and it probably costs $10, $15, and you can take whatever picture you got in your library and put it on the cape and make the cape hot. So every dope picture I got on my phone that I think will be cape worthy is how I do my multi-cape game. So this one right here got every wrapper on it. It's dope. I'm probably put a clip of it. I probably put the picture on the end of the video, but if you watch all my clips, you see everybody got a different cape on. If you ain't washing that cape every day, it's passing some kind of germs. Anybody that comes off a construction site, anybody that comes off of work at the dump, work at the garbage truck, work at the kitchen, come in here smelling like crank stank, whatever. And then you got somebody getting ready for a banquet, come in right after that, you gonna put that same cape on that dude? So I always change my capes out, man. Every cut gets a fresh cape. Neck strips, yeah, I don't need neck strips because I use a new cape for every person. Once I get done with this, I don't care if I'm edging up his mustache, I'm putting it in the dirty clothes and washing it tonight and bringing a fresh one out for the next cut. Now, that's just my business. That's how I do me. But that's the beauty of fucking with Blend Masters Barbershop. Coming with Tate Barber and the Blend Master, this is how I do business. And it's just one of the very many benefits of fucking with a nigga like a barber like me. So again, explore the option of trying more capes and using a different cape per person. If you got 20 people, I got 25 capes. Just like I got a different comb for every person. That's the first, when I first started cutting, I got a different comb. I got 25 combs like this, and I use a different comb for every person. Some people use the same comb all day, same little dirty brush all day. Switch it up, upgrade yourself, man. Invest in yourself. These small investments will keep bacterial infection and transfers down, because you see people getting bumps and rashes and all this other stuff because people ain't taking care of their equipment. So just a little tidbit from the Blend Master to all you young exploring barbers coming up. You know what I'm saying? I know you OGs already know this, but make sure you tell a young boy. You feel me?
So this guy is an electrician. I've been sitting here, he been sitting here with his little JLG, and I guess his job is to come to this pole, change the light bulbs. That light wasn't on last night, so I guess his job has been tasked with turning it on. And since they opened up the new liquor store, right there, you know, these are some things that's been drawn a concern. Now that gentleman has just walked off. Now if you look over there in the distance, over there, you know, blocking 4 handicap spots, that pickup truck right there was the pickup truck that was parked in the lane, like right here in front. Like there's a driving lane right there. You know, his shit was parked T-style in front of that motherfucking JLG, right? So I come out, it's kind of blocking my way to pull out my parking spot, but I can bag out, so it ain't really shit. So as I saw the nigga walk inside the store. So as I come out and I pull in front over there and shit, right in front of the door, because I saw him going in and out, considering he doing a job right here on this electricity shit. When he come out the door, I said, "Hey, that's your truck over there, huh?" He was like, "Yeah." I said, "I figured that." And I pulled off. and I pulled off, you know what I mean? So I come back, I had to go get something done right quick, and I came back. Now this gentleman decided to move his truck from being in the middle of the driving lane, right? And he took that over there and parked it in front of the motherfucking liquor store, which is like that whole row right there. If you can see the sign, handicap, handicap, handicap. All the signs ain't been updated, but I know for a fact that whole row is handicap all the way like up to the stairs right there, because it's like some stairs like right there where the banister at on the other side of the pole. And this nigga parked his shit across 3 handicap parking spaces. You know what I'm saying? So he got this big ass truck parked 3 spots across the handicap parking spaces in front of this man's business, right? Now, mind you, you're looking at a parking lot that's maybe a quarter full, because that whole, them cars facing the liquor store, it's parking spaces behind them. Now, it's a parking space right there. They just pulled in that one. It's a parking space right there. It's a parking space right there. A parking space. All these motherfucking parking spaces that this motherfucker could have parked that truck. And he parked it across 3 handicapped parking spaces in the parking lot. I don't know what a nigga like that could be thinking. Mind you, you can also park your shit back here. You are working. You can park all these parking spaces back here along the tree line. And then it's like 4 in this lane that I'm in, which is literally across the driveway from where this nigga is. He is technically further away by being over there blocking them motherfucking handicap spaces than he would be to just park his shit here or there. You know what I'm saying? Now, I think it would be real caring of me to say something to him. It ain't really I'm a handicapped parking space occupier. I'm handicapped. Don't worry about my limp. My handicap is mental. But I'm definitely a handicapped dude. And, you know, I park all the way back here in the same spot back here every day. Same spot every day. I don't like to be up on the curb. I don't like to be up on the door, because this is where all the traffic is. Motherfuckers that's coming up here to get their hair done and shit, they want to be on them front rows. And then I get a spot on the front row. You know, anybody pulling in the spot next to you all day long. So they opening their door, hitting your shit. You know, some niggas get out looking all in your car window, try to break in your car. I've had that happen before. So I park way out here that's technically in the center of the parking lot. So you ain't got no reason to be over by this car unless you fucking with it type shit. You know, so again, I'm just saying, is that a petty observation of mine? Am I, you know what I'm saying? Is it me? Or is this guy kind of like a, you know what I'm saying, an idiot? Now, I ain't even gonna talk about the type of motherfuckers going into the liquor store, because you and I both know, I sit here every day and I kick it. But I've seen, before they even opened that store up, I've seen people goddamn come and look in the window like they giving away free shit on the first day they open. And I see them coming up there looking in them windows like they was waiting on them. So now I get here in the morning, they here all day. So you see people that can't even walk straight walking up in there. Old folks, old white dudes, they be sitting up in the parking lot and they old pickup trucks and shit with the damn, all they shit got dents on the bumper. All their cars got little dents and dings on them and shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. And now the nigga got his whole, now listen, we ain't even trying to be snitching with the fucking safety conservation people. But this nigga got the entire fucking wire exposed. Any kid can walk up and touch this shit and die, because that shit don't take but 0.3, unless he done secured the power on the shit. Hopefully he got power enough to secure the power. But I still, you know, don't think that's smart. Mind you, he been gone. I've been doing this video for 5 minutes, 6 minutes. He been gone. And this has been just gutted out like this. the entire time. Now, I don't want to be, I just want to know, is this crazy? Is this crazy, yo? Am I seeing something I shouldn't be seeing? Or am I being a Karen? Am I just being too much? Because that's what you become. That's what you become when you get out the military and shit. And, you know, going to boot camp and dealing with leadership school and dealing with all this intellectual education that they provide for us in the military. Then you get out with people that have not gone through that level of training, and you start to see little things. This is crazy. This is sad. This is clearly a retarded nigga. I don't know if that's a new truck to him and he just like to flex, or is he just retarded, nigga? You ain't supposed to park in no fucking parking space like that, let alone handicap. You know how these old crippled people gotta be coming to get their liquor and shit? That's crazy. But this is even more crazy, dog. That's crazy, cuz. I just wanna know, is it me? I just wanna know, is it me?
Was the purpose of all that working out? You know, I use my working out time as an opportunity to heal from some emotional trauma, because as men, a lot of times we don't have the opportunity to properly get the respect of the expression of frustration. Like, if I come to somebody and break down whatever emotional frustration I'm experiencing, I don't think that it would get the respect it deserves. Because most motherfuckers like, you a man, nigga. Fuck is you worried about that shit for? So I had to go find my shit on a treadmill. You know, that treadmill, swimming and shit. Swimming is the best medicine, because in swimming, you think your thoughts are loud on the treadmill. Nigga, your thoughts are loud in the pool. In the pool, you can hear your toes cracking.
Right.
So that's where the emotional healing begins, with you and that motherfucking swimming pool. And I think I'm gonna push the issue of getting more swimming in your life, even if you just breaststroking up and down the pool. Because you're able to think, be alone with your thoughts. And this was like, rap was out there, but you know, I didn't want to rap. I wanted to.
I'll say the hip.
Because that's one thing we did in middle school, was tell jokes all day long.
Oh, really?
Roasting. We started that in middle school.
Do you remember your first roast, one of your first roast jokes that hit?
Yeah.
Hit me with it.
Your mama's so short you can see her feet on her driver's license. Then you go like, oh, your mama's so strong, she can blow bubbles with 9-laters. You know, this is stuff we used to say back in the day.
So what was your talent in the show?
I was a comedian.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I just imitated the teachers, principal, people that people didn't like. I just went up there and imitated them. We had a principal named Mr. Van Lowe. Mr. Van Lowe was like a little troll-looking dude, about this tall, and he speaks like this, and he blinks his eyes with yourself. With yourself is how he would always say. You in here showing up with yourself, but he blinked. We call him Blinky.
Spit
And
and
I
blink
said
at the same
that, and
time.
they were dying in that. You know, I talked about a few other teachers, but imitations worked. That was my first set. And then after that,
flattered.
I started living, and then, you know, created the rest of my set.
Right. There you go.
Created the rest of my traumatic conversation. Because again, you know, the generational gap in basketball is what you do at the screen.
That screen for sure.
Because my generation is gonna be offended if you try to set a screen. You gonna set a screen on me, this little nigga here? Wham! I'm running right into your little ass.
Yeah.
Nah.
Now
Then you would never set another screen on me again. I'm a bad boy, man. I'm a Piston bad boy, man. Fab 5, nigga. I come up in that era, man. So it's like we was roughhousing, nigga. Yo, got, and then plus.
Hey, yo, Flame, how you made this one, man?
Roll running, pocket pockets on full, niggas on E. Whole clutching license to carry, know I got my heat. Dough hunting, I can sit around, know I gotta eat. Like she stole son, I'ma beat that pussy right to sleep. It's cold in the Ville, finna take a trip to South Beach. Hit the bait stove, I just spent 200 on the T. Placing Lake Shore, my essays, tryna get so clean. Money on the floor, I'm on the way, it ain't no in between. Cut into a bitch like I'm the one, she know I'm really him. Let her sit the cleat, now I'm all up in the ribs. Peas wrapped up in the closet like a Christmas gift. Ain't find to work the first time, so we had to spin again. Real shit, this some real shit, no they gon' feel this. Was on that mega bus with that bag like a field trip. Mom pray for me every day, I'm taking real risks. I got a legal one, but you know I keep a dirty stick. She be getting money too, I love me a working bitch. I really live a life that these niggas can't afford to live. When I want some steak, it's either Morton's or some roof Chris. Niggas still in game, you don't know what to do with it. She ain't never sip, Cleep, I swear she a bluesy bitch. Glock 40 on me, I swear I use this bitch. Head on the swivel, nigga, I cannot afford to slip. Hold on the plug, calling, had to hang up on my bitch. Roll running, pockets on full, niggas on E. Whole clutching license to carry, know I got my heat. Dough hunting, I can sit around, know I gotta eat. Like she stole son, I'ma beat that pussy right to sleep.
Turned her to a road runner, freak in the sheets, Perky P, SGMG, pushing strictly P, hating know you mad, cause your bitch wanna get next to me. I bought the Glock up in this bitch, it ain't no wrestling. I ain't got no perks, fuck it, pop a Tesla then. Fuck with Mr. Jackson, got more love for Mr. Benjamin. Place your order now, cause they be gone once I get them in. If we ain't never start together, how the fuck we twins? Don't be stingy, babe, I'm tryna fuck you and your friends. When I pop a perk, yeah, I gotta hit my perky dance. Yeah, I got a 10 on me, and my purple pants. I ain't take the walk to Poland, fuck it, took the shit to France. Man, I'm hanging up the phone if we ain't talking bands. I'm thinking surfing turf today, remember eating spam. Fuck it, switch it up, I might just order me some lamb. Keep it solid, I never froze up in any jam. Might just pull up for a ride, the polo coming round. Designer pack, nigga, I'm charging 50 for the gram. I don't fuck with pigs, yeah, they say that I be going ham. Pull out something big, they say that I be coming trim.
Roll running, pockets on full, niggas on E. Whole clutching license to carry, know I got my heat. Dough hunting, I can sit around, know I gotta eat. Like she stole son, I'ma beat that pussy right to sleep.